Yeah, 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 yeah. Hey, hey, hey. It starts with KODIMAN. I'm the man with the plan to get us all to 10. There's a like and a subscribe button up on your screen. So don't be a silly goose, join my community. We talking gaming, the latest technology, streaming and content creation. So come along with me, I can make you laugh, teach you, inspire. There's so much to explore, so don't be a denier. So like and subscribe. Yeah, 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 yeah. Like and subscribe. Yeah, 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 yeah. Like and subscribe. Yeah, 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 yeah. Like and subscribe. Yeah, 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 yeah. Let me take you on a journey through the World Wide Web. Put your phone on Do Not Disturb. It's time to get to bed. My page is like a dreamscape, a video game arcade, the kind of content that you watch all day. We talking gaming, the latest technology, streaming and content creation. So come along with me, I can make you laugh, teach you, inspire. There's so much to explore, so don't be a denier. So like and subscribe. Yeah, 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 yeah. Like and subscribe. Yeah, 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 yeah. Like and subscribe. Yeah, 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 yeah. Like and subscribe. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yo, what is good, y'all? What's happening? Hopefully, everybody's doing well. Hopefully, everybody's having a great day, staying safe, blessed. See nobody coming in yet. Man, you guys. I worked up. I worked myself up for this live, you guys. I worked myself up for this. I basically, want to show you guys how to go live. As you guys can see, my screen right here, I got it the way I want it. You know what I mean? It looks nothing like StreamYard. It's my own style. It's the way that I like it. You know what I mean? That's important, to me, when I go streaming, when I go live, or when I make a video, to be able to do something the way I like it. Okay. And there's so many powerful tools out there that make your live stream go very, very well. As long as you got the PC to handle it. Okay. There's a lot of things that, you can add and you can do inside the application that I'm getting ready to show you guys today. Okay. Man, I don't see nobody. Let me see. Hold on. Let me see if I'm live. Live stream. Go very. Okay, I am live. All right. Yeah. Just nobody ain't said nothing yet. But um oh, the girl's on demand. He says, thumbs up everyone. Totally StreamYard is way too expensive. Just getting lazy with the cookie cutters and easy method of StreamYard. You guys, um StreamYard, you guys, I'm gonna tell you this little story, okay? Before we get started. And by the time I get done with you guys are going to be able to use OBS Studio if you ain't already know how to use it. But for the ones that really don't know, today you're going to find out how to use it. It's a very, very powerful tool. And as long as you got the equipment to handle it like I do now, okay? Before I didn't. But now I have a very, very powerful PC that's able to do all this, okay? But yeah, let me tell you my little story. So StreamYard sent me a little trial error, you know what I mean, to try out. I'm not thinking nothing. I said, okay, so I'll try it out. I didn't think that they had some information of mine, okay, attached to it. So, I went ahead and, used it for, a couple days, maybe even a day, and then I just said, screw this. So when I go ahead and get paid at the beginning of the month, you guys, I got a bill that was sent that was taken off my card for $80, you guys. $80 to do what I'm doing right now. Okay. As you guys can see, there's those, I have a way to pull up a chat. I have a chat right in front of me. I have a way to display the chat, and I have a way to do all that. Everything that StreamYard is doing, you guys, OBS Studio has a way to do that. Okay. And sometimes, it's a little bit different and it's a little bit more work, but once you get it started, you guys, it ain't nothing to it. Okay. It ain't nothing. So let's go ahead and let's get started. Okay. Um, we're looking at over here, you guys. This is a clean slate of windows, you guys. This is clean. Okay. There's nothing in it. Nothing in it. It's just clean. It's just windows. Um, so we're going to go ahead and get started. All right. So I'm going to open up the browser because I have everything listed. What we were going to do first. Okay. This is first. And everything that I have that I'm getting ready to show you is listed in the description. Okay. And if it's not, let me know, and I'll get a way to, add it to it. You know what I mean? If I missed it. But this is OBS, okay, you guys, and you can use it through Windows, you can use it through Mac, and you can use it through Linux, okay. So, but for the purpose today, I could have showed you how to use it through Linux, but most people that are going to be watching this are going to want to know how to use it through Windows, okay. So we're going to click on Windows and we're going to download it, okay. We're going to download OBS Studio, which is downloaded right now, okay? And we're going to let that download, okay? Um, let's go ahead and close that out. And you guys, I'm going to go through the next thing before we start. Before we install, OBS, okay? I got it from this site right here. It's called Stream Sharks. Shout out to them. They do give you guys, a lot of pointers on this site. Okay. Um, and it says the best OBS settings for live streaming. Okay. And it shows you right here, it shows you the output and what everything is. Okay. It shows you what everything. We're going to go over that too, and it tells you about the encoder, and it tells you the rate control, and it talks about the bit rate, you guys. The bit rate is very, very, very important when you're dealing with OBS Studio, okay? Now, this is the video bit rate, this is the audio, and this is the resolution, okay? So it doesn't have 4K listed underneath here, but I'm assuming if you really was trying to use 4K, which I don't know if you possibly, I think you probably could, but you just look it up the settings. But anyways, this 1080p is what everybody is using. Okay, so it says 6,000 kilobytes per second. Okay, so that's the video bit rate, and 128 on the audio, and 19 by 20. Okay, so it gives you a lot of pointers, you guys, right here. It tells you basically what you want to look for and what you need to do. Okay. And I'll go ahead and take I'll take and go ahead and put this in the chat for you guys, just in case, just in case you want to go ahead and look at the site for yourself. Okay. But it basically tells you everything that you need to know about setting up, for streaming. Okay, what's very, very important. Okay. And this right here, you guys, this is the social streams. Okay. This is what you are going to need for your chat box. That'll be part of OBS Studio that you will use, and I will show you how to do that. And this is also for you to bring up the chat, okay? To bring up the chat during while you're using OBS Studio, okay? Very, very simple. We'll show you guys how to set it up today. And then here's the links down here, and this is in the description also. Um, Here is the Linux image of it, okay? There's the Mac, and here's the window, and here's the portable. If I was you guys, I would not. I I I have. I mean, the app, which is installer. I just use the portable, okay, because it's basically like a folder that you're going to be using, and I'm going to show you guys how to get it set up. But it's basically like a folder, and you just set it up through extensions inside of Google. Okay, so um, and this right here, you guys, we're going to talk about this. This is exactly what a StreamYard wants, allows you to do. It allows you to have guests. And this is, you guys, read this round here, right down here. Welcome to VOD Ninja. We are rebranded. Nothing else has changed, and we are staying 100% free, you guys. 100% free. Okay. He does have a Discord subreddit. You can go do that. You can go there and check those out. But all this is what you need to set up um, to have guests on to OBS Studio. Okay. Which is very, very nice because you can control the guests, you can control, everything that they do just as well as you could do on StreamYard. Okay. Just as well as you could do on StreamYard. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to get into this today a little bit. Okay. And then this right here, you guys, the multiple RTMP outputs plugin. Okay. I am live right now on Facebook also. Okay. And what this plugin does right here, you guys, it allows you to be able to go live multiple places at the same time. Okay. Multiple places at the same time. All right. Which is a very nice feature because, some people might have a lot of Facebook people, you know what I mean, that you might want to go live with, or some people just might want to go live on Facebook, like I'm doing. Okay. So if you're the type of person you just like to go live on Facebook, you can do it. Okay. You can do it. You can do it and go on YouTube at the same time, just like I am right now. Okay, with this plugin. Okay, very, very nice plugin, and it supports Windows and Linux. As you can see, there is no Mac involved in this. Okay, so I almost think that eventually they will go ahead and work something out to get it to work with Mac also. But it is basically just for Windows and Linux, as you can see right here. Okay. And it tells you, it gives you a little picture of what it looks like. Okay. This is what it looks like right here. when you first have it, and this when you open it up, this is what it looks like that you have to put all that information in there to make it run. Okay. And then you have some people down here, if you guys want to read, and like this person says it works to most of the streaming. Okay. So some people, give you advice. Some people leave comments. So you guys can go down there and you guys can check those out also. Okay. And what you would do is you basically go right here to the download, and it would be on the GitHub, and you download straight from there. Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna talk about this also. We're gonna download this, and I'm gonna set it up, but I can't show you. I cannot show you how to set it up, like to use it, because I'm already streaming as it is. Okay. It put so much on my computer, but I'll definitely show you how to install and get it set up. And you guys also, I left this in here in the description. Okay, I left this in the description because you guys, when you start doing things like going live, and you want your audience to see something nice. Okay, but I mean, always, you can always, it's always a philosophy that I say, it can look nice, but you also have to have the work to put behind it. But if you have the good work and you can put in the good work, this makes your streaming looks so much better, you guys. And if you go over here, there's some good people over here. I'm gonna show you the guy that I that does mine, and you guys, he's very, very nice. He works with you. He's very reasonable price, and he will get you exactly what you like. Okay, but as you can see, different prices in here, and they give you the rating of them out of a 5. This person's a 4.9, so a lot of them here are 4.9. Let me guys show you the one that I mess with. Okay, let me see if I can find him down here. Here he is, right here. Okay, my dude Max. Okay, you guys, if you was to get his premium, you know what I mean, delivered in 4 days. Okay, it's $15. That's all he's charging you to make a package for you. What's up, Semi? What's happening? Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it, man. But $15, for people who don't know how to do this, some people out there are very intelligent and can uh, you know, use Photoshop and all that, and effects, and you can do your own. But to take a slack off your back, okay, this is $15, okay? And he gives out a very, very good rating. As you can see, he's had 48 reviews. He's level 2, and he's a 5.0. You guys, if you guys seen all my work, this is what he does. And he's a very nice guy. And you guys, when you guys go over there and you get something from him, tell him that KODIMAN sent you. He'll exactly know who I am. Okay. We talk amongst each other and everything. And if I need something, sometimes he'll just throw. He's nice enough. He'll just throw it in for you. Okay. So, and all you have to do is contact him. You can explain to him what you like, what you want, and how you want it to look. This is some of his stuff. That he gives you examples, how he does. So, but it's he can do almost just about whatever you want. Okay, but you just have to tell him, basically what you want. Okay, so now that we got through all this, you guys, I done showed you everything, and the links are in. What's up, my dude Huff? What's happening? What's good, bro? Hey, nice video, man, of that background, man. That's some good shit, man. Um but anyways, now that I done showed you guys all this, okay, let's go to the real deal, okay? I'm gonna go down here into my download folder because when you download something, okay, OBS Studio will be right here to download. So let's go ahead and download the other things that we need. Let's download everything first. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and download this portable zip right here for your chat and everything. And if you go over here to your multiple RTM outputs, you go here and it brings you to this page, okay? And then let's see, you click on latest, and then you go all the way down to the bottom, and then you will see, let's see, OBS RTM 7.2 Windows 64. So that's what I need. Okay, but they do have it for Mac. They do have it for Mac, and they do have it for Linux here also. So, but okay, so we downloaded that, and those are the only three that we really need because this right here, you do all this on the site itself right here. Okay, so let's go ahead and start with OBS Studio. Okay, and let's install it. Okay, so always it comes up with this greeting. You just go ahead and click yes, and you just, well, welcome to OBS Studio. So you go ahead and click next, and then you click next again. And this is where it's going to put in your C folder in the programs, okay? And it tells you how big it is. So click install. Wait a minute, hold on. Okay, close the applications to continue. Okay, let me do this. Let me let me close this down. Let me see. Sorry, you guys. Okay, hold on 1 second, you guys. Let's see. Um, uh, task manager, where I at? See, you guys, I went ahead and what I did was I installed it earlier and then I had to install it. Let's see if I can find that web. Let's see. Um, let's see. I got one right here, and let's see. That probably should have done it. Let me see. I might have to shut down. Yeah, I gotta shut down this web page. Now I can try to install it. Man, that damn Microsoft Edge. Hold on, you guys. I'm sorry. Um, let's see. Let's see. I don't see web page two. All right, you guys, I'll do this. Sorry about that, you guys. I'll go ahead and just restart it, and we just where we left off. It'll be all right. See, those kind of things, you guys, happen. You know what I mean? When you're doing a review, sometimes you got things that just pop up. So I'm gonna go ahead and log myself back in here. Okay. Now I'm gonna to um, go to the download folder, and we're gonna install OBS Studio. It should work this time because the web view page is yeah, see, there it goes right there. So you guys, I'm sorry for that. You guys had to watch that little portion of it. It I just shut it down and just restarted. But anyways, as I was left off, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna install this. So all you have to do is go through our installment process, real easy. Just click next, 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 and then it'll say launch. Okay. So we're not gonna launch this just yet. We're gonna go ahead and click finish. Okay. Now the Social Stream Ninja. Okay, which is for your chat, you guys. This is for your chat. So if you click on it and right click, you can always be able to extract it. Okay, so you want to extract it, and when you guys extract this, put it somewhere where you're definitely gonna know where, so you don't delete it. Okay, because you don't want to accidentally delete it and then you have to go and get it again. So I'm just gonna go ahead and just download it to the download folder, extract it to that because just for this, for the purpose of this video. Oh, that's the application. Wait a minute, hold on, you guys. I'll show you on the application. But the RT input, the plugins. Let's see. Wait a minute. Let's go and get to Let's see. Go here. Go to the home page. Let's see. So we'll go here. Go all the way down here. Let's see. Let's click on the latest. I want to make sure I get the Windows application. Yeah, here we go. The Windows installer. You want to make sure you click on the Windows installer, not the not the zip file, because then you'd have then you have to do it yourself inside there. But just click on the installer right there. Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and click on this installer and just go ahead and click more, you guys, and click run anyways, and it'll install it to your C folder, and just click close. Okay, now um, the social stream. Um, let's go ahead and let's let's go ahead and install this too, and you just click run anyways. And it's the application, you know what I mean? You guys can use it. It's the same as the other, file, but you'll see what I mean when I install it. So, um, should be coming up here in a minute. Um, come on. All right. So you click more for that, and you click run anyways. Because you guys it's a very secure app, but Windows just sometimes just doesn't recognize it as that. So, but where is it doing, man? Hold on, we'll just close out on that, and I'll come back to that. And I'll open up OBS Studio and show you guys how to get everything set up on here. Come on, OBS Studio. So this is the Social Stream Ninja. I just seen it inside there. Let's wait till it comes up. I'll show you guys what it does, what it looks like. This is running real slow. So when you start off with OBS Studio, you guys, it's asking for an update. So I'm gonna go ahead and update it. And I strongly advise, hey, what's up, Ian? I strongly advise you guys to update, always keep OBS Studio updated. Okay? Always keep it updated because it's very, very important that you do. Okay? I'll show you guys that in a minute. I'm waiting for OBS Studio to pop back up. Let's see. And you guys, I'm sorry. That's because I am using a virtual machine to show you guys. That's the only way I could do it. But it running is a little bit slow. But anyways, this is what OBS Studio is gonna look like when you get first set up. Okay, it's gonna look just like this, plain. You know, there's nothing there. You're like, man. Okay, so if you go up here to docs, okay, which is very, very important, and if you go all the way down here, you see it says multiple outputs, okay? So that is the where you can stream on multiple platforms at the same time, okay? We just installed that, all right? So if you click on that, okay, it's going to say, you know, you can go ahead and drag this and say you want to put it down there and just pull it, you know, wait, hold on. Let me see if I can pull it this way. Pull it, you know, drag it and drop it down here, okay? So that way when you go to use it, it's down here at the bottom. You can see it, you know, you have it on your panel because this is what it looks like on my panel. Same thing, okay? So when you go ahead and add a new target, okay, you want to go ahead and put the name, like, okay, for instance, you would put you would put wait, you put Facebook, okay? So that's you need the protocol, the same thing. And the URL key and the streaming key is what you need, okay? And if you go on to if you log into your Facebook account and you log in and you go to where it says live, okay? It'll be a little red dot, you know, in your live feed on your PC and it'll say live. If you click on that and you click on and go inside the settings, you will find the URL and the stream key inside there. You just enter the URL key, copy it and paste it, copy and paste the stream key. And then don't mess with any of these other settings, you guys, because you want OBS Studio to control it, you know, to encode it, okay? So you want to go down here and click OK. And then when you do that, as you can see, let me see if I can pull it a little bit so you can see it. But as you can see, its Facebook is down there. Let's see if I can. If you go in between these lines, it highlights. I can't pull it because let's see. But anyways, you guys, it is down here and it's start modified. You should be able to pull this between here and adjust it. So say you didn't want it there, you could take it and you could put it, you know, you could put it, you know, up here. Well, it's you could put it up here, okay? But that looks kind of tacky because uh so I would just leave it, you know, I'll leave it down there. And then you can take and just go between the when you see that line like I'll show you like this, you can just pull it, you know, and keep pulling it. So that's your multiple output setup, okay? So that's what you want to do if you do multiple streams, okay? If you're going to do multiple streams. So now we got this set up, okay? Let me make sure my phone is set up and let me connect to Droid. This is from my camera, you guys, because I had to, you know, I have to make another different way to show you guys, so I can set it up. You guys won't have to worry about this though. Let me see. Hold on, you guys. I'm just trying to connect it. Hold on, you guys. Hold up. Let me go ahead and remove this, and I'm just gonna add. Yeah, this is just so I can show you guys the camera part because I don't have an extra camera, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do this, um, and then I'll show you guys. It's basically the same thing as if you have a camera, hooked to your PC, but I'm just using my phone as an example. Okay, so bear with me. One, one. All right, I'm gonna enable audio. All right, so I'm gonna bring this down. Now, let me get this all set up. Now, you guys, you're in OBS Studio. Okay, let's go ahead and mute the mic audio so we're not getting backfeed from that. But you're in OBS Studio. The first thing you want to do, you guys, the first thing you want to do is you want to add a camera. Okay, so you see you can make scenes right here. So say you wanted to edit this scene, you can, let's see, you can rename it. So say I want to name it Codyman's and I just added name it Codyman. Okay, so if I leave it, leave it as Codyman, that's my one scene right here that you have. You can make multiple scenes that you want. Whether you have something like as an overlay. Like you guys like you see. My start overlay. Okay, those are different scenes. Okay, say we're going to use Cody Man as the scene. The right here, and then you go over here where it says source. Okay, so this is source. This is everything that you want to add. So you click on source, you guys, and you can do different things right here. Okay, this is different things that you can do. So say you want to add a camera. Okay, so you click on video capture device, and you can name it whatever you want. Okay, so I'm just gonna name this Cody Man's Camp. Okay, so that way I know that's my camera. Okay, so I'll go ahead and leave it there. Create new. Click OK, and it's gonna bring you to this screen. Okay, it's gonna find all your cameras that is that you have attached to your PC or your laptop. Okay. So if I click down, this is the only thing that I got connected to it, for this review that we're doing. So I click OK, and you can normally click, on the picture and click transform, and go down here and click fit the screen, and it'll take up the whole screen, but it won't do mine because I'm using a phone. Okay, and it's through the right here. So I'm just gonna go ahead and just stretch it out a little bit, make it, stretch it out. So now you have your camera, okay? So now people can see you, okay? People can see you and they know what you're doing, okay? They can see pictures of you. So you need sound, you guys. You have to have sound. And over here, okay, is your desktop audio. You don't want to use that, you know what I mean, because you don't have desktop audio to present unless you want to use it. But say you want to go down here and you click on here and you want to add something like for your mic, okay? Maybe you have an earphone set with a mic, or whether you have one of those professional mics, okay? So if you go up here, which is not going to show for me, okay, because I do not have any mics attached to here. But if you click on where it says audio input capture, okay, that's going to be for your mic. You see it has a little mic symbol right next to it, okay? So if you click on that, you can name that whatever you want. So we're just going to name it, KODIMAN's mic, okay? So you know that's your mic. So you click OK, and if you click down, okay, it gives me the microphone from the Droid, which I can use, okay? Or I have the microphone, which is basically, the basic microphone that's attached to your PC, okay? But I can go ahead and pick that, but I don't want to do that because you guys, it will, stutter back and forth. So I'm just gonna go ahead and keep it as default. But that's how you guys put your mic, okay? So let me go ahead and so now you got your camera and now you got your mic, okay? So as you can see, I do have mic right here and it is listed, okay? So say you want to turn that off, if you click that button right there, it turns it off, okay? If you click it on, it turns it on, okay? So that's my mic right there. And how you know it's working, you guys, if you see it lit up green like this and it's doing that back and forth, that means you are having sound come out of it, okay? And you can adjust the sound right here at the bottom. You can bring it down a little bit, maybe like to right here if you don't want to be too loud. And you can bring it all the way up if you want, just however you want to do it, okay? So you guys know how to add a camera, and now you know how to bring sound inside of your area that you're using, okay? So let's go ahead and let's try something else different, okay? Let's talk about, how to stream, okay? How to start streaming. If you just want, the audio and the camera, okay? So if you go over here to your settings, okay? Click on settings down here at the bottom. This right here, the general, you can just, pretty much, you can use this, you can keep it the same. You can hide cursor over project, if you don't want to show a cursor. Okay, there's, quite a few things in here that you could do, okay? But I basically just keep, everything the same in here. I don't mess with it, okay? Unless you know what you're doing, you know what you want to do. Here's a theme, you can pick different themes. And here is the stream, okay? You guys, when you're ready to stream, when you're ready to connect to any platform that you want to stream, it has up here service, okay? So if you click down, you have Twitch, you have YouTube, you have Facebook Live, so you can click, Restream IO, Twitter, and there's some other ones, okay? So you can do these. So majority of people are worried about is YouTube. So what you do is you click YouTube, okay? And then you go how you have primary YouTube server and just server. So um, you want to keep it as primary, because that's what you're going to be doing. And it says right here, connect account. Okay. So if you click on that, it'll take you. I'm going to show you where it's going to take you. It just sent a thing to my device to connect. So I'm going to go and click yes. And I'm going to go ahead and click the number to verify it's me. Okay. And this is what you want to pick. You want to pick whatever your YouTube is at. Okay, so this is mine, which is KODIMAN. I do have a backup one, but I don't use it. So I'm gonna click this one right here, and it just gives you some basic things. Just it says it has access and everything, which you have to agree to. So click continue. Okay, and then you can close out that page. Okay. So you can close out that page. And as you can see, it says connected account CodyMan. Okay. So so now I'm officially connected to my YouTube account through OBS Studio. Okay. Now you're officially connected to it. Okay. So you can hit the stream button and create a stream and you can start streaming. But let's go down here to where it says output. Okay. Very, 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 very um, good to adjust this and use it what you need it to do. Okay, so basically just keep this as simple. You don't want to go down to advanced unless you know what you're doing. And the video bit rate. Okay, so as you can see, I'm gonna show you. Let me see if I can find my bit rate. Mine's. So I'll show you guys my video bitrate, okay? This is what my video bitrate in my settings on OBS Studio is, okay? So it's 25, 2500 kilobytes. Audio bitrate is set at 160. And then you have the H264, okay? And then I have it set to slow but good quality. And then here's everything else that's set up. Okay. So if you want to take a good glance of that right there, you guys, that is the best settings right there that you can get. Okay. That is the best. Behind how you think I know that is the best is because I watched a guy that had millions of views on this settings. And ever since I set mine to this settings, I've had no problems. I had no frame drops. I had nothing, you guys. Okay? So you can just take a good glance at this settings as your output. Okay? As your output. You know what I mean? You want to use this as your output. But some people may not be able to use this. Okay? Some people may have to go down on the video bitrate. You might have to. Just depends on your internet speed that you have, and it depends on your device that you have. Okay. So if you have a pretty decent device, um, this video bitrate, this output settings will work very, very good. And here's the audio that I have in here. Basically, I left it the same. I didn't change anything, nothing like that. Okay, so that is that is my video bit rate. So we're just gonna go ahead and leave it at 2500. Okay, and it wants to use. Let's see, we could change this since I'm using a virtual machine to do this on. It wants me to pick this. Okay. So I'm going to change this to uh, I use it as fast but high quality on here, and just click apply, you guys. And after you click apply, click OK. Okay. And your chat box will, for YouTube, you guys, will automatically pop up. Okay. As you can see. All right. It'll automatically pop up. So you can use this chat box if you want to. Your chat will show up right here. But I'm going to show you something different. Okay. I'm going to show you something different. So you just click OK to that. You don't have to do that. And I'll close that out. Okay. But I'm going to show you now. Okay. Now you guys know how to get a mic going. Now you guys know how to set up your camera. Okay. And now you know how to set up your account to go live on YouTube. Okay. I've showed you those things already. So if you go over here where it says manage broadcast, okay, and click manage broadcast, you have create new broadcast and you have select existing. Okay. So if you want to create a new broadcast, which you know everybody wants to all different times, or you could choose to remember these settings and then remember it. But if you want it, you just put the title of whatever your title of your YouTube title is supposed to be, put your description in there. And I advise you guys when you're doing this, okay, if you if you're not for sure what you want to make adjustments to after that, please put it private so you don't put it out there and make yourself look like a fool, okay? So you can make sure you got everything right, okay, before you go ahead and put it public, okay? But if you're sure everything's good, you can leave it public or you can leave it unlisted, whatever. And you have to choose the categories, same thing, with YouTube. And then you can, upload a thumbnail right here, okay? And you have the ability to schedule it later. Okay, so if you click schedule it later, you can go ahead and put the date and the time, and you can enable auto start and you can enable auto stop. So you can do both of them, and it'll automatically do it for you. Okay, and once you do that, okay, we'll just go ahead and click. Once you do all that, this right here is going to be lit up, you guys. This is going to be lit up. So you just want to go ahead and you know if you're ready to stream right then and there, click create broadcast and start streaming. If you're going to wait, you just click create broadcast, and then you can go ahead and click it later on when you're ready. Okay. And if you have some old ones that you were just not like, if you're gaming, you guys, if you're gaming or something, and you want to use the same thing, the same description, everything, well, you go ahead and just click on this and just click, select broadcast and start streaming, and it'll put out the same thing. Okay. So now, what do you do to start streaming? Okay, I'm going to show you what the first thing you're going to do. Okay. First thing you're going to do is when you start streaming, you're going to go ahead and click start streaming. Okay. Or you're going to click manage broadcast, select existing, find the one that you want, and then click select broadcast and start streaming, and it will do that. Okay. It will start streaming. And then you will be officially live on YouTube. Okay. Now let me show you how to add a chat box and uh, how to add your chat inside, on the screen. like this, okay? It'll basically come up just like this. So my dude, Demond Brown, what name of the man are you referring to? I don't understand. I don't understand that, man. Um, what's up, man? I appreciate you though. Appreciate you for stopping by. But yeah, it'll bring it up just like this, you guys. So let me go ahead and show you guys how to do that. So let's go ahead and click this down, minimize this. Yeah, see it came up twice. So let's go ahead and I'm gonna go to let's see, let's see, so I'm gonna download the folder that we need so I can show you guys how to bring up your chat. Let's see, plugin, go right here to his GitHub. You know, you guys always go to his GitHub, and that's where you get so you go down here and you go download now, and I want the browser. So look, you can use a browser extension, you can use a standalone app, or a source. You know, have the source code. You can use the app if you really, really want to, but I would not use the app. Okay, I really don't like it. You know, I didn't like it. I like the browser extension better because when you got your browser up, like I do right now, I have my browser up. It automatically just kicks in. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and click browser, and we'll go ahead and click get it from the store. So you can get it from the store right here. So we'll just add it, you know, to the extension right there, and just click add to an extension, and it does it for you guys. Okay, it does it for you. So we're just gonna go ahead and wait till that's done. So how's everybody been doing today? What's up, you guys? What's happening? So okay, so it went on ahead and added to an extension. I'm going to show you how to use that. Okay, so now that we got it installed, it says remove from Chrome. You don't want to remove it. Okay, so if you look up here, right, you see how it's got those two little like different color things? It says Social Stream Ninja. Okay, if you click on it, well, it's disabled. Okay, so if you turn it on, it's green, it's active. Okay, it's active. So let's go down here. This says streaming chat dock overlay. So just as it says, you guys, it's the chat dock. Okay, so just like so you can see your chat, this is what it is, and you can customize it, you guys, to however you like it. You can do text to speech, visibility, styles, effects, you know, all that stuff. Okay. So this is right here. This is the link that you need. It says up here, copy link. So this is the link that we really, really need. Okay. So, but then you have down here the future chat overlay. Okay. So the future chat overlay, I'm going to show you what it is. Okay. See, see this right here, you guys? This is exactly what it is. Okay. This is exactly what it is. Is what I brought up. Okay. It'll show that. So let me show you guys how to install this. And then you can customize this at the same thing too. Okay. So you're going to take, let's go up. Let's go up. We're going to start with the streaming chat and the dock overlay. So we're going to copy this link, okay? Click copy, bring this down, and then we're going to open up OBS Studio, okay? So this is going to be the doc that we're going to put, okay? So we're going to go up here to docs, okay? And click on docs, and we're going to go and click on customize browser docs, okay? So we click on it. So let's give it a name. Let's just name this uh KODIMAN's chat box, okay? So we're going to name it KODIMAN's chat box. And then it wants the URL. That's exactly what I told you to copy, okay? So if you right click and just paste it there, okay? So it's there. And then that's all you need to do is you name it and then you put that right there and you click apply, okay? And then you can click close. And you guys, this is your chat box, okay? So I'm just gonna go ahead and drag it, and I'm gonna put it right here. And your chat will your chat will pop up right here, okay? So you'll be able to do everything from here, okay? And of course, it's gonna say that it's not found because I'm already using it, okay? So, but anyways, I'm trying to show you that's gonna be what your chat box is gonna look like. So you're gonna have your camera right here and your chat box right here. And then everything that you control right here is right here. Okay? Your audio and everything. So let's go ahead and let's bring up the chat. Okay? Let's add the chat. So if we go back up here and we click on this, we're going to go down here where it says future chat overlay. Okay? And we're going to copy the link right here. Okay? And then we're going to close this out. Now, to add this, what you want to do is you want to go to sources and click the plus, and then you want to click on browser. See where it says right here, browser? You want to go ahead and click it on browser and just give it a name, okay? So you know exactly what it is, okay? So we're going to name this, we'll just name it chat, okay? We'll just name it chat. So you know that's what the chat's going to be. So we're going to click OK. And we're going to go ahead and click this and exit this out, this old URL. And we're going to paste the URL that we copied right in there. Okay. And then you're going to change the width to 1920. And then you're going to change the height to 1080. Okay. You're going to keep those, you're going to 1920 by 1080. Okay. And then you're going to go down here and let's see, refresh browser when scenes become active. Go ahead and click that. Okay. Go ahead and click that and then click OK. Okay. Now, I'm going to show you that this does work. Okay. I'm going to show you that it does work. All right. So let's go ahead and let's lock these. Okay, now let's go ahead and bring up this, and I'm going to go ahead and show you that it does work. Okay, so now to test yourself, you guys, to test this out, to make sure that when you pop up your browser, okay, so when I mean by popping up your browser, if you go to YouTube and you set up your live, you can pop up your browser. If you pop out your browser, this will work, but you have to pop out your browser. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and to test this is do a trigger a fake message. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and send that. Hopefully it works. Let me see. It's not going to work, you guys. You want to know why? Because I'm using it already. Okay. So, but if you send a trigger message, it'll show up right here, you guys. And I'm going to show you what mines look like. Okay, just show you. This is exactly what mines looks like. Okay. I can see the chat. Here's all the chat. Here's my outputs. Okay. And here's my multiple output. Okay. So I'll show you. I have Facebook right here. Okay. And it is going right here. It is running. This is all my sources. This is all my different scenes. Okay. And this is my chat. I can bring up and show all the chat just as well as you could do on StreamYard. And you guys, there's no time limit. You know, like StreamYard, you guys gives you a time limit. Okay. It gives you a time limit. You know, if you're free, if you use it for free, you can only use it so many hours. Okay. With this, you can go live whenever you want, and as long as you want, and longer than you want. Okay. Let me show you how to add a guest. Okay. That's the last thing I haven't showed you guys, but I'm going to show you how to add a guest. Okay. Let's go back over here to the drawing board. So let me go ahead and bring this down here. And let's go over to, let's, let me just type it up right here. It's VOD Ninja. Okay. VOD.ninja. And you'll see this web page right here. So just click on it. Okay. And bring it up. And now you can do some things with this. Okay. This is how you bring your guests inside of OBS Studio. So you can create a room, add your camera to OBS Studio, remote sharing into OBS Studio, or create a usable invite. So say like, for instance, you know you're going to use it again, and you want to keep the same invites that you sent out. You can just use create usable invites, okay? And it'll let you use it. So we're going to pick on create a room, okay? So let's go up here and create a room. Okay. So now you're gonna create a room. What's the room gonna be named? So let's name it KODIMAN's uh KODIMAN chat. Okay. We'll just name it KODIMAN chat. Okay. And then once you pick a number, I guess, we'll just put 05. It says insecure room. Oh, anyways, let's just let me see. It's trying to be picky. Uh, let's just say chat. Will it let me use that? Uh, so anyways, let's just go here. Let's just say fish mark J, okay? Or whatever this room is. You could put a password here, you guys, if you really want to, okay? But you really don't have to. But you can put a password here, so it requires a password. And it says the guest can see the director, but no other guests in the video, okay? So you don't want to leave this checked, okay? Because um, because then the other guests won't be able to see you in the video. So just leave that unchecked. So the director will perform as well as appearing in the group scene. So you can check this, okay? Because when you check this, director, which is which is you will be part of this chat. So you just keep it checked, okay? Prefer videos, so you can just choose these, but I just leave it as default, okay? And then you go enter room, okay? So now I'm going to show you what it looks like. Looks just like this, and you have to keep this open in order to use this because it has to be part of your chat, okay? So right here you got links, guests, invites, and scenes, okay? So invite a guest, capture a group scene, okay? So if you're trying to do a group of people with a group of scenes, you can do that with this link, okay? And you can customize it. Like you can do 8 channel output. If you know how to do these little things, green background. If somebody has a green screen, if they want to, use a green screen, fade in videos, animate mix. You could do some stuff here. Okay, you can customize it. So you just copy the link and send somebody the link, and they'll be part of it. Okay, or you can invite a guest. Okay, so this would be the link right here. Okay, and you want to leave this check. Guests can hear others, so you guys can hear each other. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and copy this link. Okay, and I am going to go ahead and send myself the link so I can go ahead and show you how to add a guest. Okay, now I didn't send myself the guest. Now this right here, down here, is to toggle the chat. This is to mute the speaker. So that be unmuted. This be muted. Okay. This right here would be share the website of your guests. Okay. And this enables the director's mic, phone, and video, which will be you. Okay. And then you have these settings right here. So you can change the room settings. Okay. Change the video quality. You can allow to remote co-director. So if you have somebody that that's part of the chat that you want to allow them to gain control of it too, you can do that right here. Okay, and embed sidebar widget for all, so you could do that. All right. So let's go ahead and just close this out. Okay. So now I done sent myself the link. Okay. Let me go ahead. I'm gonna get on my other phone that I have. Okay. And let me go on my. So now I'm going to click on the link, okay? And as you guys see, I don't know if you can see it. See, I have the option to join the room, okay? Or screen share with room, so I can share my screen. So I'm going to join with the camera. I'm going to hit allow, okay? So I'm allowed to everything. And I'm going to use the face in the front, and I have the audio, which is my microphone. So I'm going to hit start. Okay. Let's see. So as you can see, Hold on. As you can see right here, I am down here. This is what your guests will look like while they're down here. You see the signal strength. You can mute them if you want. You can hang up. You can do solo talk. You could do all this. This is how you have all your connections. Okay. Now to add them to OBS Studio. Okay. This is what you do. Okay. See down here it says copy solo link. Okay. You click on it and it's copied. Okay. Now let's go to OBS Studio, which is right here. So to add a person, you click here and sources, click on browser, and let's just gonna say we're gonna name this guest. Okay. You can name it whatever you want. Okay. And we'll click OK. I'm gonna go ahead and take this out. I'm gonna go ahead and copy the link that we originally uh, that and paste the link that we copied and paste it. And you want to set the width at 1920 and keep the height by 1080. Okay. So now, and then you want to go down here, control audio through OBS Studio. Um, and then you want to leave all this the same. Okay. So now you're going to click OK. It's kind of slow, you guys, but should see myself here in a minute. Okay, there you go. So now, you guys, I'm sorry. It's just because trying to do all this at the same time. So now, here's your guest. Okay, here's your guest. So we'll cancel this out. So now you got your guest right here, and look, here's your audio, which I have myself muted. But if I turn myself audio on, you see the guest has audio. You have audio through the guest. I just, quick try it. But you have audio through the guest. You have yourself. And you can choose to do whatever you want with it. And now, if you open back up this is where you see all your guests. Okay, and you can have as many as you want. Okay, so you guys, I'm gonna go ahead and just hang myself up off of that. But anyways, you guys, basically, um, this is a game changer, okay? And this is for people. It's going slow because I'm streaming, do all kinds of stuff. But anyways, this is a game changer to people who want to do something different. Okay, set this up. You want to start your own YouTube channel. Maybe you want to do something on Facebook. Maybe you want to do cooking. Okay, you can do it. Okay, you can very, very, very much do it. And this is basically the basic things to get you started. And you guys, if I'm sorry for the little things that went on. I'm doing this all through my computer. My computer is doing well on handling it. I ain't dropped no frames. It's telling me I haven't dropped nothing. We've been on here for about an hour and 25 minutes. And as you can see, I got it set up. I'm going live, and this is what it looks like. Okay, so and it won't be that slow, trust me, because the only reason why it's that slow is because I'm using my phone as my camera, but it'll be a lot better for you when you have your own camera. But as you can see, I'm talking to you, it's not slow, but let's go ahead and let's turn this off. Let's go ahead and stop that. But you guys, man, it's a game changer, you guys. It's a game changer. And it's something that um most people like to use or are gonna end up using unless you pay $80 a month. And I guarantee you, you guys, um, for the ones that are paying attention to me, by the time it's all said and done, it's going to cost you $100 a month just to go live on YouTube. You know what I mean? $100 a month just to go live on YouTube. You take the free, they only give you so many hours and so many people you can put on your chat. This you can do as much as you want. And I just showed you how to do it. I mean, very, very good stuff, you guys. I didn't think I was gonna be able to pull this off, though. I had a little bit, it gave me a little bit of problem, but this is basically showing you guys how to control your own stuff, okay? How to keep control of your own stuff, your own way of going streaming, your own way, and it's all free, you guys, all free. Everything that I showed you is free. You have to pay for none of this. And if you don't believe me, and if you're part of my Facebook, go on Facebook right now and you'll see that I'm live. And it's working very, very well. Okay? So you guys, we've been on here for an hour and 27 minutes, you guys. I appreciate all you guys for watching. Mr. On Demand, Semi 2 Tech, my dude Hufflink, Ian, Demon Brown. Appreciate you guys. And anybody else that's in the background, that's listening, that's watching, ain't said nothing, I appreciate you too. And the ones that's watching the replay, much, much love. And if you guys have any questions, there's links in the description. My email's in there. My Telegram group's in there. I'm on X, which is Twitter, X. I'm on there. You can catch me on there. I do have a Discord group, you guys. You guys can follow me there. I do have a Facebook group, which is listed in the description, and you can also follow me there. Okay? So you guys have a good one. You guys stay safe, stay blessed, and hey, I'll most definitely see you guys on the next one. Peace out.
The lights are dim, the crowd's alive. Come on.